What is up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. So, it's been a long time since I've done a video, and I, for some reason, decided to do a video today and update on the car. So, I think the last video it showed the half cage. It is done, completely welded in, harness bar, supports. Thanks for the harnesses. All thanks to Justin, Trevor, and Kyler. Then the rest of this, the maintenance stuff, I did buy some extra cars from my buddy Trevor. In order to make them work, I had to buy some PK Tech spacers, only really just for the front. And I had to buy some lug nuts that are open face because the studs are so long. And I got a Christmas event coming up December 10th, and I have a lot to do. And one of the things was the cage I haven't painted yet or anything, so I wanted to get something on it so it would stop rusting because it is starting to rust. So I'm going to do my best to cover it all today. And it's going to be kind of hard, but I'm gonna do my best. So got the garage cleaned up finally. And the car is in here. If I have time, I might sand this fender and paint it gloss black. I bought a can. We'll see how this goes. But I got some plastic to cover the windshield and the doors. That way, hopefully, I don't get overspray over everything because there's no airflow in here. So I might open the door back up. We'll see. And I do have a heater, which I may have to plug in and try. The bar is kind of cold. I mean, it's cold to the touch. I don't know how that's gonna work out. So let's get to it. So I'm basically gonna paint the cage purple, and I have this left over from painting the Cobra calipers and stuff. But I don't really like this color, so I'm going to use that. I'm going to primer it, I'm going to base coat it with that, and then I'm going to top it off with this, and hopefully it pops like the cap. Fingers crossed. So, we shall see. Alright guys, so I just primered the bases. I'm not going to try to get all the rust off because it's a lot more work and I don't have time. But I scuffed everything. I'm going to wipe it all down and then let it dry. And I bought this heater to kind of heat the garage mostly, but also it's heating up some of the paint so that hopefully it works a little better. I should probably put this other primer over here. Get that a little warm. And then, once I wipe it all down, then I'll primer it, obviously, or let that dry, and then I'll do the base coat with that purple, and then the last coat will be that one. Hopefully, fingers crossed, it looks decent. So, yeah, coming along nicely. All right, guys. So this is the cloth I use to wipe it down. Not perfect, but I'm really hoping to just stick at least. That's a mess too down in there, forgot. But I think I did pretty good. I got quite a bit of that rust off. And then the primer I have is like helps to prevent rust and stuff, so. Yeah, and then I use, it's not a tack cloth like professional painters use, but it's called a cheesecloth, and it helps grab lint and stuff, so. About to lay the primer down, and then hopefully it dries quickly and I can throw the purple on. Well, being a super inexperienced painter, I did kind of tape off this part, the windshield area, and the back. But I didn't actually tape around it because I was like, whatever, it's the back, it's all metal. Well, overspray. So I forgot to cover right here on both sides. So I got a little overspray on the body, which I don't think should be a big deal because pretty sure I could just like wipe it off with something, but I got stuff at work. We have a detail at work, so I got one coat on and a lot of runs because the bar is so cold and the paint's cold and it's cold in here, but it's warming up with this heater here. Definitely warming up. So yeah, I'm not worried about the runs, honestly. I just want to paint on it so that it doesn't rust anymore. So yeah, I should have taped it off. I knew it, but I didn't. So I'm gonna toss on this next coat of primer, and hopefully everything else goes well. All right, guys. So this is a lot tougher than it looks, by the way, to paint roll bars and cages and stuff. But I got the primer done. The first coat of purple paint on. The paint is, I had like partial cans, so one can basically did everything. Part of me is wishing now that I taped everything off because the whole back of the car is turning purple. But I have a plan. So after the drift event, my buddy Trevor sent me a picture, a thing of you can get these really cool like metallic colors, but you can get them in spray cans. And so I think what I'll do after the event is I'll redo the whole cage purple with that other paint, and then I'll tape that off, probably in the spring when it's warmer, and then spray paint the whole back of the car black. Yeah, probably black. Probably no other color, but so far it looks alright. Or I'll flip it around so you guys. As you can see, the two colors of paint actually are the same brand and quote-unquote color, but they are different looking. And then the metallic will be on top of this, so hopefully it pops more, but there we go. That bottom, that was my test. I'll leave it, but I have a picture I'll put in the video of what it will look like with the metallic on top of this purple base paint. So. Alright, well, this is the final color. It's not perfect by any means, and I need another can. I got a lot of runs, and it didn't cover. You see a lot of runs. It's so hard to use this paint. Runs underneath paint. But the color's pretty cool. It pops when I open the door. Before the wind kicked up, it was pretty poppy. But yeah, hopefully I can get another can and paint it for Sunday. I gotta put the radiator in it. But right now I'm just trying to air it out. It's pretty purple in here. Alright.